Are your legs feeling weaker lately, even though you're taking your daily vitamins? You might be making things worse without even knowing it. Many older adults are quietly losing their strength because of the very supplements they trust to keep them healthy, especially the muscles in your legs, the ones you need to stand, walk, and stay independent, could be getting weaker every single day. It's not your fault. You've been told these vitamins are good for you, but for many seniors, they can actually backfire. They can clash with your age, your body's needs, and even your medications. In this video, I'll show you the 5 common vitamins that could be draining your muscle strength and why you might want to stop taking them right now. We'll also talk about better, safer options that are proven to help rebuild your energy and protect your legs. Losing leg strength isn't just frustrating, it's dangerous. It's one of the top reasons older adults lose their balance, fall, and lose their independence. If you've been struggling to get out of a chair or stand for long, this might be the missing piece you need. Stay with me, let's fix this together. Number 1, vitamin E, synthetic form. The anti-aging trap. If you've ever grabbed a multivitamin off the shelf thinking it'll help with aging or keep your heart strong, you're definitely not alone. Vitamin E is one of those nutrients that sounds like a miracle. It's sold everywhere, often with big promises. But here's the twist. Many of these products use a synthetic form called DL-alpha tocopherol, and that might be doing more harm than good. A lot of seniors take synthetic vitamin E daily, believing it protects the heart, boosts energy, or even slows aging. And honestly, the idea makes sense on the surface. Vitamin E is an antioxidant, right? But the science is showing us a different side to the story. Researchers have found that high doses of the synthetic kind can actually interfere with how our muscles recover, especially in the legs. It's surprising, but it's true. Instead of helping with strength or energy, it may be making it harder for your muscles to bounce back after simple everyday movement. Even worse, it can block vitamin K activity in the body. And vitamin K is essential for keeping bones and muscles strong. So you can see how this might backfire, especially as we age and already deal with things like joint stiffness or poor balance. Let me tell you about Barbara. She's 74, full of life, and had been taking a high-dose synthetic vitamin E supplement every day, thinking it was good for her heart. But over time, she noticed her balance getting worse, and those stubborn leg cramps kept coming back at night. Her doctor looked into her supplements and suggested switching to a natural vitamin E, a blend that includes different forms like mixed tocopherols. Just a few weeks later, she felt a real difference. Less cramping, steadier on her feet, and more confident walking around. So what can we take away from this? If you're taking vitamin E, flip that label over. If it says DL-alpha tocopherol, that's the synthetic kind, skip it. Look for D-alpha tocopherol, which is the natural form, or even better, go with a supplement that includes mixed tocopherols. These mimic the kind of vitamin E we get from real food, and your body handles them much better. And speaking of food, you can get plenty of natural vitamin E from what's on your plate. Sunflower seeds, almonds, spinach. These are all rich in vitamin E and come with other nutrients your body loves. No need to rely on a mystery pill. Have you ever tried vitamin E? Was it helpful, or did you notice any strange side effects? Let us know in the comments. Your story might help someone else avoid the same trap. Number 2, calcium without vitamin K2. The bone strength backfire. You have probably heard it 100 times. Take more calcium for strong bones. Seems simple, right? But here's the thing. That advice is a bit outdated, and sometimes it can actually cause more harm than good. The truth is, calcium is important, but it needs the right partners to do its job properly. When you take calcium by itself, without vitamin K2, your body can send it to the wrong places. Instead of building up your bones, it might end up in your soft tissues, your arteries, muscles, and joints. That can lead to stiffness, cramps, or even worse, contribute to heart issues down the line. Let me share a story that might sound familiar. George is 78. He was doing his best to stay healthy, taking 1,000 milligrams of calcium every day. But over time, he started feeling tightness in his knees and cramping in his calves. Walking became harder, and getting out of a chair started to feel like a chore. Eventually, he talked with a nutritionist who explained the missing link, vitamin K2. Once George added K2 into his routine, along with a little vitamin D3, things started to turn around. His legs felt lighter and movement got easier. Here is the science behind it. Vitamin K2, especially in its MK7 form, helps guide calcium into your bones, where it belongs. It also keeps it out of places like your arteries, where it can harden and cause problems. Think of K2 as the traffic cop, directing calcium to the right destination. So here is what you can do. First, never take calcium by itself. Always pair it with vitamin K2. Look for a dose between 100 to 200 micrograms. And make sure you are also getting enough vitamin D3 to help absorb it all properly. You can also get calcium from real food sources, which your body handles much better. Greek yogurt, leafy greens like kale or spinach, and small fish like sardines are all great options. Your bones will thank you, and so will your joints. And hey, if you are finding this kind of health info helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. These little changes can make a big difference in how you feel and in how well you move. Number 3, magnesium oxide, the wrong kind for muscles. Magnesium is one of those nutrients you hear about all the time. It's known for helping with muscle cramps, better sleep, and even keeping your heart calm. But here's the catch. Just because you're taking magnesium doesn't mean it's actually working the way you want. Most people don't realize that not all magnesium is the same. Magnesium oxide is one of the most common forms you will find in supplements. It's cheap to produce and easy to find on store shelves. But here's the problem. It barely gets absorbed by your body. What it mostly does is draw water into your intestines, so it works more like a laxative than anything else. That might be helpful for digestion or constipation, but it's not doing much for your leg cramps or muscle weakness. If your legs feel shaky or you get those annoying nighttime twitches, magnesium oxide is not your friend. What you really need is a form your muscles can actually use. Magnesium glycinate is one of the best for this. It's gentle on the stomach and gets absorbed well. Magnesium citrate and malate are also solid choices, especially if you're dealing with muscle tension, fatigue, or low energy. Let me tell you about Diana. She's 72, active, and always on her feet, but she kept getting leg cramps at night. Her daughter bought her a bottle of magnesium oxide thinking it would help. But weeks went by and nothing changed. Her legs still felt weak and the twitching kept her up. Finally, her doctor suggested switching to magnesium glycinate. Within 10 days, she felt more balanced, more steady, and her sleep got better too. It wasn't magic, it was just the right form of magnesium. So, here's what you can do. First, check your supplement label. If it says magnesium oxide, then it's time to switch. Look for magnesium glycinate, citrate, or malate instead, and stick to around 100 to 300 milligrams a day, unless your doctor says otherwise. And don't forget, food can help too. Pumpkin seeds are packed with magnesium. So are avocados and black beans. A little shift in your routine can make a big difference in how your body feels. Stronger legs, calmer muscles, and better sleep, all from getting the right kind of support. Remember, it's not about taking more. It's about taking the kind your body can actually use. Number 4, iron supplements, a hidden muscle inhibitor. Here's something a lot of folks don't realize, especially as we get older. Iron supplements can actually backfire if you take them without really needing them. It sounds strange, right? We're used to thinking more iron equals more energy. But for many seniors, especially men and women after menopause, too much iron doesn't help. It hurts. A lot of people start taking iron pills just in case they're a little anemic. But the truth is, when your body already has enough iron, those extra pills don't give you a boost. They can build up over time. And that buildup creates inflammation. It stresses your muscles, messes with your sleep, and leaves you feeling drained. Not to mention, it can raise your risk of falling just because your muscles feel weak and achy for no clear reason. There's a real science behind this. When iron builds up, it sparks something called oxidative stress. That's a fancy way of saying it damages the muscle cells from the inside out. Over time, this can cause symptoms like fatigue, restless legs, even muscle pain after light activity. And that's exactly what happened to Frank. Frank is 76. He was in pretty good health but started getting tired more easily. His legs felt sore after short walks, and he just assumed it was aging. But when he finally went in for blood work, his ferritin, the iron storage marker, was way too high. His doctor realized the iron pills were the problem. They stopped the supplement, switched him to a balanced diet with foods rich in iron, and added some vitamin C to help him absorb it naturally. A few weeks later, Frank was back on his feet, walking farther and feeling stronger. So here's the takeaway. Don't take iron unless your doctor tells you you need it. Just because it's over the counter doesn't mean it's harmless. If your body has enough, more isn't better, it's harmful. If you do need more iron, it's best to get it from food. Things like grass-fed beef, lentils, and cooked spinach are great sources. And pairing them with vitamin C, like a squeeze of lemon or some bell peppers, can help your body absorb the iron better. You have more control than you think. Trust your body, talk to your doctor, and choose food first whenever you can. Number 5, vitamin B6. Too much can numb your legs. Vitamin B6 is known to support nerve health and boost energy. Sounds like a win-win, right? But here's the thing, more is not always better, especially when it comes to this one. Many folks, especially older adults, take B-complex supplements or multivitamins to stay sharp and fight fatigue. But if you're getting over 100 milligrams of vitamin B6 a day, that can actually backfire. Instead of helping your nerves, it can damage them. This is something most people don't expect, but it's backed by solid research. When there's too much B6 in your system, it can affect the nerves in your legs and feet. You might feel tingling, numbness, or like your feet are burning or asleep. Some people even start to feel weak in their legs, making walking or standing harder than it used to be. Evelyn, who's 80, thought she was doing the right thing. She was taking a multivitamin and a separate B-complex supplement to help with her energy levels. But over time, she noticed her feet were always tingling. Her legs started to feel weak. She thought it was just aging, but lab tests showed her vitamin B6 levels were way too high. Once she stopped those supplements and switched to a gentle, food-based multivitamin, her symptoms slowly went away. Her legs got stronger, and that numb feeling faded. The truth is, most people only need small amounts of B6, just enough to support the nervous system and help with energy metabolism. You can get plenty from food like chicken, bananas, potatoes, and even fortified cereals. And if you do take a supplement, make sure it stays under 100 milligrams per day. Look for ones that use methylated B vitamins too. They're easier for the body to absorb and tend to be gentler overall. So if you've been feeling pins and needles in your feet or strange weakness in your legs, it's worth checking your supplements. Too much vitamin B6 might be the hidden cause. The good news is it's fixable. You have options, and by choosing the right kind of support, you can protect your nerves and stay strong on your feet. All right, let's do a quick recap of the 5 vitamins that might actually be working against your leg strength. First up, synthetic vitamin E. It's not the same as the natural form your body needs. If you're taking it, look for one that says mixed tocopherols on the label. That's the kind your body knows how to use. Next, calcium. If you're taking it by itself without vitamin K2, it could be going to the wrong places in your body. Always pair calcium with both K2 and D3 so it actually gets to your bones, not your arteries. Magnesium is another one. If your bottle says magnesium oxide, it might not be doing much. It's cheap but hard to absorb. Try magnesium glycinate or citrate instead. They're much gentler and more effective. Now, iron. If you're not deficient, extra iron can actually do harm, so only take it if your doctor tells you to. And finally, vitamin B6. Too much of it, over 100 milligrams a day, can affect your nerves, including those in your legs. Try to get it from food when you can. The safer approach. Focus on whole food sources, smart nutrient combinations, and personalized supplements based on your symptoms or blood work. That way, you're supporting your body, not stressing it. And here's the most important part. You have more power over your health than you might think. Small changes, like checking the label on your supplements or switching to food-based versions, really can make a difference. They can help you build stronger legs, stay steady on your feet, and live with more confidence. So here's a challenge for you. Tonight, go take a look at your vitamin shelf. See if any of these 5 are hiding in your cabinet. And if they are, have a chat with your doctor about better options. And now it's your turn. Have you been taking any of these? What are you planning to change? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. If this helped you learn something new, give this video a like and make sure to subscribe for more weekly tips to help you stay strong and independent after 70. Share this with a friend or a parent. You could be helping them avoid a serious fall or something even worse.